Okay, this video is a companion to the first video I made, which had to do with making a grounding box. I wanted something for cable management that would go up against my siding. I have vinyl siding that would look good and would be weatherproof and hold one or more coax cables. So I came up with this idea. I used some plastic wood that's leftover scraps from another project. 3/4 inch, and this one's about 4 or 5 inches wide, but it doesn't really matter. And I cut some strips out of this wood, and then I made a couple of these. I took the strips, cut it into small sections like this, and drilled a hole in it, about 3/4 inch hole. I didn't like how this was working. It seemed like it was kind of flimsy to hold it against the siding, and also I wasn't sure if I mounted it against the siding, water wouldn't roll in back toward the house. So I really like this idea, but it was my first attempt at it. So then I cut some more strips. It looked like this, and these strips are about 1.25 inches wide, and it can be any length. And I put a chamfer on the edge of it, and this chamfer is enough. It's a 45-degree angle, roughly, but it just needs to be enough to go underneath the siding. If you got wood siding, aluminum siding, or vinyl siding like I have, you want this to stick up underneath the siding, one of the sections of the siding, so when the water hits it, it hits this chamfer and rolls off down into the ground. So I made a bunch of these, and then I cut them to length. The length here, in my case, was about 3.5 inches long. It's not really critical. It could be 3.5, 4 inches long. And then I countersunk a couple of holes in the edge here, in the end, to hold it. And I put a couple of stainless steel screws. These screws are stainless steel. They're about 1.5 inches long, and they screw into the vinyl siding. I pre-drilled the holes when I had it up against the siding. And on the back I put some silicone tube caulk to make sure it's weatherproof. Then for holding the cable, I came up with a couple of variations. I have these clamps they make for piping, for plumbing pipes, and they work. I thought they worked pretty well. The only thing is they have some sharp teeth on here to grab the pipe. So what I did was I filed those teeth down with just a file. It only took a few minutes to make them smooth. And then I cut a piece of vinyl or rubber hose into a short length like this, and I split it with a knife or a razor blade, and I put that into the clamp like this. And then when I put the clamp together, so the coax goes through there, it's protected. Then I basically put a screw through here, one more stainless steel screw to hold it like that. Now I wanted the ability to have some flexibility there, so if I wanted to put many coax, 2 or 3 or 4, you can also use these kinds of clamps. These are plastic clamps. You can use the same hole you drilled for this if later on you want to increase it. And you can see there's a lot more room in here, and this is a smooth surface inside. You probably don't even need the hose. And you just screw that down into that, and that'll hold the coax that way. So either way, you can use this, or you can use this method. This is for one size hole, one size coax, or maybe 2 at the most. I got 2 in there actually, 2 pieces of coax, and I think it was RG8 size coax, and that held it pretty securely. So you can do that. You can put them up. I'll show you in a minute what it looks like on the house. It looks pretty good. It's weatherproof. It's durable. They blend in. Of course, the coax is black, so there's nothing you can do about that. But it looks pretty good, and it keeps the integrity, the water integrity of the siding. So that's it. I'll show you an outside view in a minute, and you can take a look at that, see how it looks. Okay, this is what it looks like on the outside of the house. This is going to be quick because it's raining. You can see the 2 coaxes going up to the antenna. Coming down. You can see my little clamps there. Okay, hope you enjoyed this video. If you like it, please subscribe and let me know if you got any questions and I'll try to answer them. Thanks very much for watching.